Where is she?
She's dead, Bruce. She's dead. I'm so sorry. You weren't expecting that. I'd have to keep you on your toes.
Where is she?
I hope that just like breaks every person's speakers that's listening. To
I
this.
hope
Yeah.
so too.
I love it.
Rachel!
It's actually like kind of good.
Thank you. I've been working on it a long time. Hello, and welcome back to the Midnight Matinee Project, your favorite movie theater lover podcast. I am your host, Hunter, joined by my dear friend and fellow movie lover, Isaac Fosses. Isaac, how are we doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Another great day to be a movie lover, not a movie fighter.
That is
It's
right.
just a great time. Great
And
time.
it feels good to be back.
Great time to be back. First episode of 2026.
It took a little hiatus.
Little hiatus. We were just too focused on going to the movies.
That's true.
I mean, our bad.
Yeah.
Just supporting and keeping cinema alive.
Single-handedly keeping cinema alive.
Yeah, I did contribute to, I think, 12 total tickets for 28 years later, the Bone
Ooh,
Temple.
nice.
So it's not my fault that it flopped.
I was about to
It's
say,
yours.
it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. I hate everyone right now.
I'd like to apologize. I didn't go see it.
It's okay. Your ticket contributed a lot.
Oh,
You
but I
contributed
did.
4 of those 12. Yeah.
You used my tickets. It's great. Regal, if you're listening, you're not.
Regal, don't listen.
Well, hey, everyone, welcome back. If you're first time listening or if you're returning after our hiatus, we're glad that you're back. We love going to the movies, and we think going to the movies is the best way to watch a movie. It's this communal experience to be shared with other people, to feel with other people. But also, that's how movies were designed, for the theater, for the biggest screen possible, for the best sound system possible, and the most violent seats you've ever sat in possible.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. I mean, a quick thing. My last movie experience was good luck, have fun,
Don't die.
don't die. And it won. Fantastic. Go see it right now. Gore Verbinski is just like back like he never left. But part of the communal experience, I went to a Sunday 6 p.m. showing,
Yeah.
and the theater was absolutely packed.
Let's go.
And it was 95% one gigantic group.
That's
just
awesome.
all
Oh
there
my gosh,
together.
that's amazing.
And part of them, at least part of them, was part of the crew that filmed it.
No way.
So it was the second time at Atlantic
Yeah,
Station Regal
uh-huh.
that I had seen a movie with the people that made the movie. And it is a magical experience.
That
It's
is
incredible.
awesome.
So if you go to the movie theater, you can have that experience if you go enough.
Yeah, that's what
It'll
one thing
eventually happen.
One thing I'll say about like the Regal Atlantic Station is it feels like very central to like it's where just a lot of there's been a lot of premieres there,
Yeah.
a lot of like cast and crew like come to that theater,
Yeah.
which makes it cool to also go to that theater.
100%. It's a
It's
great
like
time.
it's not New York, it's not LA, not even close, but it's not middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It's not somewhere in the middle of Missouri or Alabama. I'm just
Hey,
thinking
what
states.
do you got against Missouri?
Missouri. Oh my gosh. I also love how I think subconsciously those are the two states. Wife
Your
Annie.
in-laws are from.
Yeah, wife Annie's and family, extended families from Missouri. Her parents are from Missouri. Her parents currently, and one of her brothers lives in Alabama. So maybe subconsciously that's just where my mind was at.
Sorry, Neelys, if you're listening to this.
So sorry. Yeah.
But hey, welcome back, everybody. In this podcast, we started this past year, went through a little bit of evolution, but we're actually kind of somewhat reverting back to our roots.
Yes.
Our not super deep roots, but back to our roots. And we're going to release this episode that we're doing today once a month. So start of the month, we're going to release our preview of the movies that are coming out in that month. So this is, of course, the movies that are coming out in March 2026 in theaters. If it's releasing on streaming only, we're not going to touch it.
We don't care. Simply put.
Simply
We
put.
don't care.
But we'll be doing one episode a month, doing our monthly preview. We'll go back to our draft.
Yes.
Instead of drafting 5 movies a piece, though, we will be drafting 3 movies a piece. And so we don't want to go, too long. But also, there may be some months where it might just be a little challenging to fit 5 movies. It was challenging to do 3 this month. Anyway, today we're gonna draft 3 movies each that we're most excited are coming out in theaters this month, March of 2026. And then at the midpoint of each month, we'll release another episode. And it could be anything. It could be one of our midnight spotlights we've done in the past where we just highlight a movie maker in some way, whether it's actor or director or whoever it may be, and kind of do a deep dive into their career and their filmography. It may be, honestly, this month, we've got the Oscars.
The Oscars could just be
in a couple weeks.
Deep dive in the Oscars. Which
we'll celebrate
really
the
fun.
Marty Supreme sweep.
We'll celebrate Paul Thomas Anderson's. By the way, check out the Midnight Spotlight on him. First ever win for Best Director and Best Picture.
Man, I hope so.
It better happen.
Yeah.
I'll be very
and
excited
adapted screenplay.
And
just do it all. But we'll have another episode dropping in the midpoint each month, so tune in. Really, if you just want to basically hang out with us as we talk about different things. Now, we have thought about doing kind of deep dives into some movies that Letterboxd is really promoting, so we've got a lot of ideas, so tune in. Honestly, our next episode probably will really be focused on Les Oscars.
Les Oscars.
Yeah, that's French for the Oscars.
You sure?
Yeah, since Timothée Chalamet is going to win them all.
Okay.
He's going to win all of the Oscars.
All of them.
Best actress, best makeup and hair.
Yeah, video editing, score,
cinematography. He's got it all. Yeah, best animated film.
Yeah. International feature.
Yeah. But hey, we're gonna dive in today. But before we dive in, Isaac, got a little mini game for you.
I know, Hunter hinted at this, and whenever Hunter tells me come prepared to not actually prepare anything, but to just answer some questions, I get a little scared because I'm not usually good at it.
You're going to do great at this.
Let's go.
Maybe. Actually not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But what we're going to do, so I learned recently that in one of our previous episodes where we talked about Annie and Jess's Letterboxd reviews.
Yeah.
Got a lot of great feedback from all of Jess's friends that loved hearing me roast Jess.
Nice. Okay. Let's go.
And Jess was like, "Hey, don't do that again." And so,
You're gonna do it again.
Not exactly gonna do it again, but I thought we'd play a really fun game, which is I'm just gonna name a movie that Jess has logged this year in 2026, and I want you to guess her rating on Letterboxd.
Oh man. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm
gonna learn the type of people that give 3 stars to some of my favorite movies.
Yes. For sure. It's a little over the map, so I'm excited to see how you do. She has 13 movies logged. I think we'll probably do 5.
Okay.
So movie number 1, we'll start with her first movie of the year.
Yeah.
We watched it together. Wake Up Dead Man.
Ooh.
A Knives Out mystery.
I'm going to go with 3.5.
She gave it 4 stars.
4 stars? Okay.
Yeah.
Within a half star, I'm okay with.
Yeah, not bad. Wrong. So you don't get any
That's
credit.
fair.
But
That's fair.
not
Are you sure
bad.
This is not horseshoes and hand grenades.
No, it is definitely not.
Okay.
All right. Up next, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
5 stars.
4.5.
Dang. Okay. I thought that was gonna be an easy 5 stars. Man, close. Again, half star.
Tough critic.
The cinematography really pulled it away.
The Empire Strikes Back.
I kind of want to say 2.5. I'm gonna say because she watched it with you, I'm gonna say she gave it 3.5.
She gave it 3.5 stars.
Let's go.
It was one of her least favorite Star Wars films,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
is wild.
That's surprising. Yeah.
Speaking of Star Wars, Solo, a Star Wars story.
I feel like she probably 4.
4.5.
Wow, 4.5. Okay.
4.5 stars. And last but not least, Interstellar.
5.
She gave it 3.5 stars.
That just hurts. It hurts.
Did I do this entire minigame just to set you up for that?
100%. Yeah. I should have seen it coming, and no matter what, I'll always guess 5 stars for anybody watching Interstellar. But yeah, you set that up really well.
She got kind of bored in the middle.
Hey, you know what? It's okay.
Would you like
Becca
to?
watched it on a plane.
That's true. Would you like to hear her review?
Let's hear it.
She wrote, "The girlies who get it, and then a long paragraph of spaces. I didn't get it.
I like that structure. I like it.
Which I'll say, she's really good at writing funny or compelling reviews.
We love that. It's a great skill.
Better than I am. I actually gave up on it. I don't know if
Really
you looked
funny.
at any of my logs this year.
It's just logging stars.
No, I've decided not to go like that boring.
You start just your favorite actor.
My favorite actor performance in that specific movie
Yeah.
is all I'm writing.
Yeah.
Then I don't have to be creative, and it's great.
I like that. I like that.
But great job. You got 1 out of 5 correct. You got Empire Strikes Back. Honestly, I didn't think you'd get any. So
I'm impressed. Yeah, not good odds any of the movies. So I'm impressed.
well done. I mean, you have a 1 in 10 chance each time of just randomly guessing.
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah.
Not great.
But hey, are you ready?
I'm ready to
dive
in.
on in.
March 2026, which is also fun, because next month. Do you know what it will be?
April of 2026.
Yes, and officially a year anniversary of the Midnight
Wow,
Matinee Project.
That's crazy.
So it's a good thing we came back this month, so we
Yeah.
can come back in the year.
So if you're listening now, listen again next month for a 1-year
anniversary.
special.
We'll do something really special, which is record an episode.
That is
and
true.
Not miss next month.
All right. Well, hey, we're doing our draft structure, and I do have the first pick
of 2026.
And what a great month to have the first pick. I'll be honest. It will say it's a slim month, but maybe the best month so far.
I'd say January for me was the best because it just had 28 years later. But also, at the end of the day, every month is the best month for movies.
That's true.
The best month for movies is the month you're currently in. So March is the best month of 2026.
You know what? That is true. But specifically because of this one movie.
That's
now,
right.
if you're listening, I'm
it.
glad you are. There is one movie that you have to see this month.
Yes.
And it's Project Hail Mary.
Ryan Gosling is hot, funny, talented. He's amazing.
What more do you need?
Go see it.
It's a Ryan Gosling-led movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you more, but you really don't,
you don't need
any more.
Male
so this,
or female.
so
You
this
don't
comes
need more.
out March 20th. So got a couple weeks from when this episode releases, but March 20th in every theater. They're all going to carry it. This will be a 2.5-hour runtime. But again, it stars Ryan Gosling. I'll give you the quick description of what this movie is, and then we'll talk a little bit about, hey, who made this movie? And so based on the best-selling novel by Andy Weir, the film follows Ryland Grace, a middle school science teacher turned astronaut who wakes up on a spaceship with no memory of who he is or how he got there. He soon discovers he is humanity's last hope to stop a solar catastrophe. As his memory returns, he realizes he isn't alone in the vacuum of space. He has an unexpected alien ally named Rocky.
Balboa.
Not Rocky Balboa. Incorrect. I'm pretty sure.
Sylvester Stallone's not in this movie.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not from what I saw. But so this movie's based on a best-selling book. I have not read the book. Have you read the book?
I've not, but I know 3 people who have off the top of my head, and it is each person's one of their favorite books.
Yes.
It is also, you might get into this, same author that wrote The Martian,
Yes.
which was adapted and starred by Matt Damon.
Yes.
And a lot of the people I know, not a lot of people I know, consider this book, Project Hail Mary, the author's best book.
Which The Martian's great.
Martian's fantastic. So if you like The Martian, this is going to be better, guaranteed.
Absolutely. And so, again, stars Ryan Gosling, also joined by Sandra Huller, Lionel Bryce, Ken Leong, Milana Vaintrub. But really, outside of Ryan Gosling, I think the other big selling point of this movie is the directors.
Yeah.
We've got Chris Miller and Phil Lord.
Okay.
Do you know what else they've done?
No, enlighten me.
They've done some great things.
Yeah.
So, as producers, they co-produced the Into the Spider-Verse movies.
Ooh, okay.
They directed Lego Movie. They also co-directed 21 and 22 Jump Street.
Wow. Okay. Let's
So
go.
great director duo.
That is
honestly
fantastic.
They're just so great. They're so fun and smart. But they are just really excited about their adaptation of this book. I think it should be really, really fun. Again, obviously with 21-22 Jump Street, they can do comedy really, really well.
Yeah.
Lego Movie, awesome, just fun, big
also,
movie.
Think of how you bring Rocky to life. Probably some correlations there.
Yeah, and so I'm glad you brought up Rocky. They took a lot of really taking a page out of George Lucas's book, which is they did a lot of practical puppetry for Rocky.
That's
so
really cool.
They have great like VFX for kind of the final product of Rocky, but a ton of like physical puppetry. For a couple reasons. One, I think just for obviously the feel of the alien itself. It brings us back to Star Wars. The original Star Wars, one of the best things was the puppetry, specifically of Yoda. That was just really, really great. But also, it is really helpful for actors who are interacting with these non-human characters to have something physical as a reference. It's not just be like, I think he's there. I think that's the eye line.
There's a green tennis ball on a stick, and I think that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And so they had a physical puppeteer, Jason Ortiz, and puppetry doing it. So James Ortiz. So super excited, I think, to see exactly how Rocky comes to life. So this is also Lord and Miller's first live-action film since 22 Jump Street. So it's been over a decade.
Okay.
So super, super exciting. A couple other really notable cast members that I wrote down. Do you know who the cinematographer is on this movie?
I do not.
It is Greg Fraser.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that is maybe outside of Ryan Gosling.
I knew that'd be a big selling
the
point.
main reason to go see this movie.
If you're unfamiliar, Greg Fraser did Dune.
Yep.
He also did The Batman. He is just a phenomenal cinematographer. This was captured for IMAX, and it will have the kind of expanded aspect ratio for all of the scenes in space.
Good.
And so,
you know what film also did that? We already talked about it on this podcast.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Exactly. Lost in Space.
Interstellar. Yes, Interstellar.
Showing the expansiveness of space versus on Earth.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up Interstellar, because obviously Interstellar, your favorite movie of all time, it's a phenomenal movie. I would give it more than 3.5 stars personally. I'm pretty sure I give it 5.
You have.
But I love like this style of movie in terms of the plot, which is like, hey, there is some sort of probably like I think the description called it a solar catastrophe, right? Something specifically about our sun that's dying that, hey, we got to send people to go fix it. Obviously, Interstellar isn't as much focused on the sun as much as just the Earth itself is dying, but it's like, hey, we got to find an answer in space.
Yeah. You know what other fantastic movie did this?
Sunshine. Another great movie.
Good.
I know you were talking about Danny Boyle earlier with 28 years later, just in kind of his universe. I know he didn't direct that one, or The Bone Temple, but he did the one that came out 6 months prior. But yeah, Sunshine, a phenomenal film of, again, like, honestly, that film's really fun. If you haven't seen it, we've talked about it a ton. We talked about it in the Cillian Murphy spotlight. It's basically, hey, the sun's dying. What if we send a nuke at it?
It is.
It's a great idea.
I can't describe to you how amazing it is.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal movie with Chris Evans.
The cast is star-studded.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those movies where after you see it, all you wish is that you could see it for the first time again.
In theaters.
I
wish I had seen it in theaters. But great movie. Another, we'll say, crew member of this film is, do you know who did the score? It's Daniel Pemberton, which, if you're not familiar, he scored the Spider-Verse movies as well, which have a phenomenal score.
They do.
Just really, really talented. And so from Ryan Gosling to Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, to Greg Fraser, Daniel Pemberton, there are so many reasons that this movie is just going to be phenomenal. And from what I've seen and heard from people that have seen this movie already, it lives up to the billing.
Let's go. I'm so excited. It's going to be There's always some movies that perfectly blend the spectrum of pure entertainment and pure art.
Yeah.
And all movies fall somewhere on that spectrum. I feel like this is going to fall in a very sweet spot in the middle. And couldn't be more excited.
It's going to be great. So that's my number one pick, March 20th in theaters, Project Hail Mary.
Go see it. Ryan Gosling, all you need to know. Greg Fraser, throw that in. A lot of reasons.
Come on. All right. What's your first pick?
We're going to my side of the first round, and we are going with The Bride.
The Bride. Great
pick. The Bride. Not The Bride of Frankenstein. The Bride.
Is she the bride of Frankenstein?
If you ask her, she's just the bride.
Of Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, not The Bride of Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster. Read the book. I have not. We love book snob jokes here.
Yeah.
So going into The Bride, if you have not heard of it, if you have seen a movie in 2026, I guarantee you've seen a trailer for it. We're going to go into a little IMDb description. So a reimagining of The Bride of Frankenstein set in 1930 Chicago, where Frankenstein's monster asks a brilliant scientist to create him a companion, and resurrecting a murdered woman as the bride triggers romance, police tension, and sweeping social upheaval. There's going to be a lot of gothic romance. It's a monster movie, and there's a lot of commentary on, like, Frankenstein, the book and film itself, comments on our social setting. So a lot of very interesting dynamics at play here. It is directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. You might ask yourself.
She's directing it?
Directing it.
I didn't know she was directing it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Second feature film.
Let's
really
go.
exciting. You might ask yourself, I recognize that name, either first or last. And yes, she is the sister of Jake. So you are correct. It is starring, I think Maggie Gyllenhaal directing gets me really excited. The star of the show, The Bride, I'm going to see this, and this is my first round pick because of this alone. You need to see it because of this alone. It's starring Jessie Buckley. She is going to win an Oscar in 2 weeks. She formerly just starred in Hamlet. As
Hamnet.
Sorry. Wow. Hamnets. I mean, technically, the movie told me it was the same word.
That is true. It is the same word. That's accurate.
But starring Jessie Buckley as the bride. She is. I've only seen one film of hers, and that's really all I needed to see to be completely sold. She might be my new favorite actress.
Yeah.
She's great. She's at least near Emma Stone now.
She is really great.
And in just one performance, Emma Stone's earned the number one spot over a very long career.
Mm-hmm.
But Jessie Buckley, so good, and I'm so excited to see a follow-up.
Yeah,
especially
absolutely.
this close to Hamnet. So it's also starring another gigantic name, Christian Bale. And then we also have Annette Bening,
mm-hmm.
Peter Skarsgård, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Penelope Cruz.
Come on.
So
great cast.
Cast A+. Director, up and coming. She also is not just a director. She's had a acting career as well. So a very diverse film background.
Where is she?
She's dead, Bruce. She's dead. I'm so sorry. You weren't expecting that. I have to keep you on your toes.
Where is she?
I hope that just like breaks every person's speakers that's listening. To
I
this.
hope so too.
I love it. But yes, you might recognize her from being the love interest in The Dark Knight.
Rachel Dawes.
Rachel Dawes, not Batman Begins, but The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And then also not The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen The Dark Knight, what are you doing?
Rachel!
It's actually like kind of good.
Thank you. I've been working on it a long time. It's my only impression I can do.
I like to thank you. Just stand in the mirror, just practicing, but like with the Joker smile thing.
Yeah.
So you're like half Joker, half Batman.
Yeah. And who is that Batman?
Half Joker, half Batman.
No, who is this Batman?
Oh, Christian Bale. Not their first time acting. I did not put that together. Or sorry, not acting, but being together in a film setting. Wow, good call. Look at my research. But Here's some background, some reasons to see this, just based off of who's involved in the production. Gonna start with the director, Maggie Gyllenhaal. You will recognize her from, as we said, The Dark Knight. Also, Donnie Darko, which stars her brother Jake Gyllenhaal. Then we have Christian Bale, who is just absolutely fantastic.
He's in so many of my favorite movies.
Like, if you have a favorite movie, odds are he's in it.
Yeah.
Your favorite movie, The Prestige.
The Prestige, he's in it.
Obviously in it. But obviously, Batman, he is...
Ford versus Ferrari.
Thor,
Love and Thunder.
One of his biggest hits, obviously.
Gore the God Butcher, who doesn't butcher any gods.
Yeah. But he is very well known for completely committing to the role at hand, no matter what it takes. And seeing him play Frankenstein's monster, are you joking? That is a dream. And this also looks like a more traditional visual adaptation of Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
He looks gross in a great way.
Yeah, it looks disgusting.
Yeah.
Doesn't look still hot like Jacob Elordi's Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, Jacob Elordi, hot Frankenstein's monster. I like it. We're getting both. The hot Frankenstein's and then the more book one. Accurate. Right. I'm assuming. I, again, have not read the book. And then finally, we're going to end with my favorite part, which is, as I said, Jessie Buckley. She also is very well known for committing to roles, but in very different ways. And I think the way is that she, in my very small experience with her, is she emotionally commits to the role in a very unique way. It doesn't have to be it's not always a very sad role like Hamnet. This is not going to be anything like her character in Hamnet. But her way to draw you in, whether it's a positive or negative emotion, is unbelievable. And I think if you want to feel something, be entertained, and also say, what the fuck, like 5 times, most likely, go see this movie.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
That's a wrap.
And that's a good sell.
Yeah.
I love that. So The Bride, super excited. What date does that come out?
March 6th,
oh,
2026.
Great. Early.
So it's right around the corner.
Oh, I love it.
So you can see this before Project Hail Mary.
Amazing. I love it. Great first pick.
Thank you.
Going into round 2. Round 2. We're going back to my roots of being the family-friendly guy here. My second pick is Hoppers.
Okay, let's go.
Pixar original Hoppers. This is Pixar's 30th film.
Wait, that sounds so low. That's also makes sense. I mean, like animation, not just like pumping out random things that you have no idea is attached to them.
Yeah.
That's very fun. Okay.
Which they've done.
That's fair. Yeah.
But honestly, really excited for this film. If you have kids, this is a great film to take them to.
Yeah.
Here's the quick description of Hoppers. This is Pixar's 30th feature film, and it introduces a world where scientists have mastered hopping, the ability to transfer human consciousness into lifelike robotic animals. Mabel, an animal-loving teenager, hops into a robotic beaver to infiltrate the animal kingdom. Her mission to save a local habitat turns into an all-out animal revolution against a greedy real estate developer.
You know what? I'm on board.
It's going to be so great. I do want to talk, honestly, mostly about plot.
Yes.
In this movie.
Yeah.
And so there's 2 specific things that I want to mention. One is that the makers of this film, they actually described this movie. So Daniel Chong, the director, has described the film as Avatar meets Mission Impossible.
Sold again.
But obviously animated. But I
pretty sure Mission Impossible is animated.
It would be great. An animated series, Mission Impossible, would be awesome.
Pitch it.
I just did.
No, not to me. A studio.
Oh,
Studio
okay.
exec.
But the Avatar comp is pretty obvious of sending your consciousness into something else to go be a part of like this, we'll say, culture that you're not a part of. In this case, animals. But also Mission Impossible. Daniel Chong describes this as a spy thriller, featuring a lot of like heist style sequences where the agents are beavers, birds, and insects.
We love that.
Imagine Mission Impossible, but it's just beavers, birds, and
Exactly.
insects.
I mean, you might say just the birds and the bees.
Yeah, the birds and the bees. But I think one thing I'm really excited about this movie, it feels like a lot of Pixar movies, and really just a lot of animated movies in general, have gone the direction, I don't think this is a bad direction, but they've gone the direction very much of where the plot is just focused on this, this internal journey of a character.
Yeah.
And so not as much focused on like there is an enemy or a villain.
Yeah.
And I think there's been this shift over the last several years into those kinds of movies, which they have their merit for being introspective and really focusing in on like your inner self. I think like Inside Out's a great example. Of like, there's not really like an enemy per se, as it is just like an inner conflict. If you think about the storytelling conflicts of man versus beast, man versus man versus self, we've seen a lot of man versus self.
Yes.
In a lot of Pixar and animated films recently.
100%.
This one is, I think, going back to basically man versus man.
Yeah.
Or beaver versus real estate developers. But they're very much like, hey, there is an enemy. Like, there's a bad guy here. And I think there is, I love, especially when animated films, I think talk about like very specific real world issues, but frame it in a way that hopefully maybe give kids like a foundational understanding of right and wrong.
Yeah.
And there's a place for the really introspective ones of getting to learn yourself and learn your own emotions and maturity and growth. But also, I think just the ability to tell kids in a fun way, this is what's right, and this is what's wrong.
Yeah.
Really great and really compelling. I think a lot of like my favorite movies growing up, like animated films, focused a lot on that idea of like teaching what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah.
And so this one specifically is talking about kind of obviously it's focusing on this greedy real estate developer. We've got a lot of those in real life.
I thought real estate was.
Wait, fact check me.
Yeah, real estate is a philanthropic endeavor.
It is not, no. But even just the the emphasis of, hey, we got to take care of the earth and the world, but also, hey, there's a lot of selfishness and greediness when it comes to capitalism. Capitalism has its merits, but also there's plenty of just opportunity for greed and for selfishness. And I think anything that gets to at least like bring those to light, even for kids, in a really fun way, sure. I think is really, really helpful. So should be a really great movie. Fun fact, the initial pitch of this movie was going to be penguins, not beavers.
So good. Would penguins have been not in Arctic settings?
It's a really good question, and I don't know.
Or would have been like a real estate development in the Arctic. Both ways, fascinating.
Again, who knows? But the studio Pixar decided to go with beavers because they've and rightfully so, they viewed beavers as like the natural architect of like the animal kingdom. Like they're constantly building. Yeah. And so to have beavers going against like a real estate development was just a really fascinating concept. Yeah. And I agree. I think it's a great move. And so Mabel, the main character, is voiced by a young actress named Piper Curda. And then the Animal Council has a ton of great actors who are voicing it. Meryl Streep, Dave Franco, Vanessa Bayer, Isaiah Whitlock, who tragically passed away this past year. And so this will be kind of the last kind of performance. John Hamm is voicing the main antagonist, which would be great. And so very, very excited, like great voice actors, but just a really fun team. Same writer that wrote Elio and oh my gosh, what was it? And wrote Soul. They came out the last several years. The score is Mark Mothersbaugh, who scored Thor Ragnarok, which is kind of fun. Honestly, great score of that movie. His score in Thor Ragnarok was very like synth heavy, and I think the score here is going to also be a little more on the synth heavy, as opposed to some of the like traditional maybe Pixar scores, which should just be really, really fun. And so should be a really fun film. Should be I think a great original Pixar film. Yeah. Again, if you have kids, this feels like a no-brainer. Absolutely. Go take them to the movies. Yeah. While you go see Project Hail Mary. You go drop them off at Hoppers.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell them we're going to the bathroom. They'll be fine.
But that's my round 2 pick.
Fantastic pick. Also, love the diversity. We're getting some adult stuff. We're getting some family stuff. And I'm staying with the family stuff with my second round pick.
Amazing.
At least what I consider a family movie.
Oh, no.
The Mummy Returns
Oh my
25th
gosh.
anniversary re-release. Guys,
This is ridiculous.
we're back. The world is back. Cinema's back. The Mummy Returns. Growing up as a child, I was once a child.
Yeah.
Who watched horror movies, obviously, because what else would children do? The Mummy series, specifically the first Mummy movie, but then also weirdly, I know this movie, everybody hates it because it's so bad. I love it. The Scorpion King. I love the Scorpion King.
Interesting. Okay.
I know CGI is terrible, and
yeah.
we're gonna get into the Mummy Returns and The Rock and the Scorpion King in that movie. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love the movies.
I'm not turned off by bad CGI from like a while ago.
A while back. Hey, you know what? It led to where we are now, which is Marvel bad CGI.
But also really good CGI.
Really good CGI. I know. I just had to take a shot. But The Mummy Returns. This franchise is unbelievably, to me, and I think a lot of people our age, very nostalgic.
Mhm.
It reminds them and brings them back to their childhood. I love these movies. I think this was probably, thinking back, my entry into loving horror, because I would not say that they're horror movies. They're more action adventure.
Yeah.
But they have, I mean, as a child, the
Terrifying
the
elements.
Mummy's freaking horrifying.
The scarab beetles.
Yeah. I would have nightmares about those things
Oh
going into
yeah.
my body.
Awful.
Like, horrifying.
I got chills right now and I don't like
Mhm.
it.
But so good and so creative and so fun.
Yeah.
And when you think of action adventure, I personally think of the Mummy franchise.
Okay, come on.
So I cannot be more excited about the Mummy Returns returning to theaters. First, if you haven't somehow seen them, the Mummy franchise, they're about a mummy coming back to life from ancient Egypt in modern time. Actually, not modern time. A little back, but relative modern time.
Yeah,
you know.
relative to the Egyptians.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess there are still Egyptians today.
Yeah, so make sure we save that. Make sure we save that. I mess up a lot. Hunter doesn't.
No, that wasn't a mess up. That was a bit. It was good.
True. Yeah.
Thank you.
Every mess up is a mess up. It's a bit. But to dive into the story a little bit, the Mummy franchise set in the middle to early 20th century. So here in 1933, adventurer Rick O'Connell, it's been out for a long time. Adventurer Rick O'Connell, now married to a Egyptologist, Evelyn, and living in London with their son Alex, is dragged back into ancient chaos when the resurrected mummy, how am I forgetting to pronounce it? Imhotep? I just watched The Mummy. I'll look back at it. Returns in a new threat. The Scorpion King awakens with a vast supernatural army.
Come on.
What else could you want? Mummies, scorpions, kings, and Egyptologists. That's it. Not really. Gonna get a little bit into who made it, but really what we're emphasizing here is a family adventure, ancient curses, and action scenes.
Yeah.
Is really all you need to know.
Amen.
It was directed by the person who, the man who brought us The Mummy, Stephen Sommers. The cast is Brandon Fraser, legend, Oscar winner, Rachel Weisz, John Hannah, Arnold Vosloo, and Oded Fehr. I apologize if I butchered some of those names. I'm not very good with pronunciation. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's, I'm pretty sure, first ever major role in a movie.
Whoa.
As the Scorpion King, as he was a wrestler. And I think this was part of his transition into feature films. But CGI, who cares? Action, family, fun. Family movie. But really, why you need to see this film, Brandon Fraser, unbelievable actor, unbelievable performance. I don't think he gets his credit as an action movie star, but he's amazing in this film franchise.
Yeah.
Stephen Sommers, amazing director, and brought The Mummy, which is a classic, to life. This movie, also a classic. Don't let anybody lie to you. And then the Scorpion King. I just loved him as a kid. He's so cool. Half scorpion, half man. Are you joking? A scorpion What was it? What's the half horse, Half man?
I think of a centaur.
Centaur. I was going to say a centaur, and I was like, that's off.
Could also be like a minotaur, a
Minotaur.
fawn, like Mr.
I
Tumnus.
thought a fawn was just like a female deer.
You would be wrong.
I think.
That's doe.
Ah,
A deer.
dang
A
it.
female
Okay.
deer.
Okay. But go see this. Amazing action.
Yeah.
Nostalgia. Scorpion King.
Amen.
That's it.
Come on. And go to Universal and ride the Mummy ride.
It's so fun.
It's awesome.
Yes. Yeah. Last reason to see this, forgot. An excuse to watch the first Mummy beforehand.
Yeah, honestly, that's a really good reason.
Yeah. Excuse to rewatch the Mummy beforehand because you probably haven't seen it in a long time, forgot about it. It's amazing still. Then go see this on March 27th.
In theaters.
In theaters.
Amazing. It's a great second pick. And we go on to our final round, round three.
Round three.
I'm also going to do a re-release.
Let's go. You're finally coming to the dark side.
Less well known,
Okay.
but great.
But great.
A 35th anniversary coming out just for a few days. I think it's Fathom, but it's March 13th through 19th. Again, 35th anniversary. Came out in 1991.
That's crazy.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze.
Let's go. So good.
So also a sequel. So also, I'll give the same pitch. A great excuse to rewatch the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But this movie is just so funny. It's so wild, and I love that it's coming back in theaters.
Yeah.
The first one was re-released in theaters last year.
Yep.
I don't think we ever covered it, but re-released in theaters last year. Do you know how much that made in its re-release for just like a few days?
15 million.
Okay, not quite that much.
Okay.
But it made $4 million.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm sure, like 1991 box office numbers probably added a decent bit.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it was great.
That's
And so this is I'll give you guys the quick rundown on this movie. Living in April's apartment after the destruction of their sewer lair. Also, spoiler warning for the first movie. The turtles discovered that the chemical company TGRI is responsible for the ooze that mutated them. The Shredder, having survived the events of the first film, discovers the last canister of mutagen and uses it to create two infant mutants, Taka, who's a snapping turtle, and Razar, a wolf. The turtles must stop the Shredder's new monsters while grappling with the truth of their own origins. Now, this is not just a rerun of the movie. This is a brand new 4K restoration of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. That's right. Get out of the way, Criterion Collection.
That is incredible. Bring it to life.
And so honestly, really excited to see like a 90s movie, just the way that they filmed it and the color of everything, brought into 4K. And so there's going to be also in this screening a lot of kind of like special features to kind of lead into the movie, which should be really fun. The co-creator of the Ninja Turtles, Kevin Eastman, there's a short where he reveals kind of some never before seen sketches of the original Turtles, discusses the Turtle Mania phenomenon. So I know we're about the same age. We've got a few years, like 2 or 3 years in between us. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were like, there was a period of time in late 90s, early 2000s. It was the biggest thing.
100%. Yes. I think I just missed it.
Okay.
But I think
I did not.
Yeah, slightly before me, it was like the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is this movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal. I think they're working on a new one.
Awesome.
Like a new live action one,
Yeah.
which would be really, really cool. But this is fun because it is live action, not animated. It is live action. They've got like, because again, CGI is not really super available.
Yeah.
But they have these like massive like animatronic suits that they use, and it's so funny. And similar to what I talked about earlier with Project Hail Mary of them doing a lot of puppetry, there's just something about like physical costumes and physical beings that aren't human that just adds a level of charm that like is better than bad CGI in many ways when you talk about The Mummy.
100%.
Of like the practical effects are just they're so impressive and so fun. And so this movie should be fun. I feel like I don't need to sell it a ton. But go see it. It's really fun. It's just an hour and a half, March 13th through 19th. Go see this in theaters because I guarantee you probably haven't seen it at all or in theaters.
I was sure there are so many just like pop culture moments that you don't realize are in this movie.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The initials are awesome. Like they're legitimately so cool. And I do think they need a major comeback.
Yeah. And also, if you're in the sewers, you're gonst to talk about the turtles.
You're Gunsta.
Gonsta.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I knew you'd appreciate that.
And that's my time.
You know what? That great rap, great movie. We're excited for it. And to finish this up, the last pick, Mr. Irrelevant, if you will, if you're a football fan. No movies are relevant. No person's irrelevant.
Also crazy that you assume all movies are misters. It's wild.
I'm going by the NFL nickname. Don't you dare. I'm going with the set name that the NFL gave us. Blame the NFL.
What's your pick?
My pick is Ready or Not 2. Here I come. It's the second movie in the Ready or Not cinematic universe. The ROTCU. You
did not do that right, but that's okay.
What would it be?
You said ROT?
Oh, sorry. RON.
RON.
The Ronku. The Ronku.
Yeah.
Second film in the Ronku. It is co-directed by Matt Bettolini Olpin and Tyler Gillette.
Of Gillette Razors?
Of the Gillette family fortune.
Yeah. Wow, love a good Nepo baby.
We love a good Nepo baby. I say their names because, one, they directed the first movie, so we have a continuation. Two, you might recognize them from a few of the Scream movies if you are into horror and if you have seen the Scream movies. So some recognizable names right there. But what is the story about?
You're asking me?
Yeah, no, tell me, please.
I don't know.
This is taking place moments after surviving an all-out attack from the Le Domas family. Grace discovers she's reached the next level of the nightmarish game. And this time with her estranged sister Faith at her side. So if you have not seen the first movie, go see it. The first movie is a hide and seek game where you are murdered if you're found and caught, which is a fascinating concept. But specifically, it is, if I'm remembering right, her fiance's family. So she is about to join a family, and then instead of being married, she's hunted and attempted to be murdered.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
So she, spoiler alert, earmuffs if you don't want it, she kills everybody in the family. And now...
Don't you have a very similar story in getting married?
Yes.
Once they hear what you said about Alabama and Missouri.
Yeah, it's about to go down. Hey, I didn't say anything bad about it. I just said they're more rural states.
That is true.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I love my space. But this movie, direct continuation, building on the plot, and expands from the family from the first movie to a larger, more wealthy level of people that quote unquote run the world pretty much. So if you want to see a bunch of really rich people be killed in very gruesome ways, go see this movie. The number one reason why you should see this movie, and also this will definitely weed out, because we don't want you to go see a movie that you're going to be like, wow, this is not me. Why did I see it? This movie definitely may not be for everybody. It's blood, gore, murder, pop-out scares. If you like those aspects, I know you don't. I know I do. You got some separation here. If you like those aspects, go see this movie. It's going to be wildly entertaining. The first one was a hit. Unbelievable. Like, people loved it. This one should be really fun.
Come on. I will not see it.
You will not see it.
But I hope you all enjoy it.
Yes.
Let me know how it is. Well, hey, that's a great set of 6 movies coming out this month. To recap.
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
The Bride.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Hoppers.
Yep.
The 25th anniversary of The Mummy Returns.
Mummy Returns. like he never left.
The 35th anniversary of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Let's go.
And last but not least, Ready or Not to Here I Come.
Let's go.
I got a couple sequels in there.
Yeah. Hollywood hates originals.
Hey, we got some.
I know.
An adaptation in there, and there's actually one original movie in that 6, which is Hoppers.
Sounds about right.
Which is just a ripoff of Avatar.
Yeah. And Mission Impossible.
Not a ripoff. But hey, go see these movies. Go to the movies. Go to the movies. Go to the movies. Go to the movies.
Yeah.
Go to the movies. Go to the movies. And while you're at it, go to the movies.
Yes. And while you're going to the movies, always remember.
Long live the theatrical release. We'll see you guys next time.